Okay, I'm gonna be assuming that this is going to be a successful run, so here we go.
Now entering train of thought.
A slight change that this run is going to have compared to our previous run is that I actually found some strat for this.
Duck the blue ball if you please.
And I actually practiced the strats. Let's see if it shows.
We'll be needing the duck the.
So that's
this section is now 15% complete.
Forgot about the glitch.
Duck the red ball if you please.
But that's okay. So you could hear Elena saying this section is now 15% complete. Yes. We can avoid that. We can avoid that, and I'm certain that it's a glitch. So now we do this.
We'll be needing
that.
Duck the red ball if you please.
Precise. Click. All right.
We'll be
done.
We'll be needing the red ball.
There it is. And
duck the blue ball if you please.
This is a difficult level. Quite difficult. It took me several tries to get it down.
I will be needing the grey ball now.
And there it is.
We'll be needing the
2 laps, and there it is.
Duck the.
There it is. Okay.
And we'll be needing the red ball now.
Yeah, the previous level has some intricate strategy with quite fast clicking, but now this one is a lot more chill.
We'll be needing the green.
And the key is
duck
just
the blue
remembering
ball if you please.
a lot of stuff. And not messing stuff up like I just did.
Duck the red ball if you
just
please.
Gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. If I end up with a nice time, like 5 minutes less or so, then
duck the green ball.
I'm gonna
duck the blue ball.
A good
we'll
run.
be needing the red ball now.
That is it for this level. It's the okay.
Duck the red ball if you please.
We got those 5 clicks first. Now we get 3 fast. Ah no. Okay, this is a lost run.
We'll be needing the red ball now.
I think we can still save some time, but if I fail again, then it's just gonna be a reset. Okay, I think this is it. That is definitely the hardest trick, I think, on the entire game. So we're just gonna keep going for 1 and 2. Do this and this and that. That is all.
Duck the blue ball if you please. Duck the red ball if.
This is
duck
easy
the
level.
red ball if
This
you
is an easy level,
please.
but I have managed to screw things up a few times. The strategy is going to be just leaving all the
we'll
balls
be needing the
in
blue
this
ball
loop
now.
Here also becoming careful not to release the red ball before it's time. And the game is designed just so in a way that we can just do these 3
Duck.
clicks and it's going to be
Duck
exactly
the
what
blue ball if you...
the game asks. This
We'll be
is
needing
a
the green
fast-paced
ball now.
level. And it's just a thing of remembering the shortest path here and remembering the order of the balls and clicking accurately. Not like that.
Duck the blue ball if you...
Yeah,
We'll
that is a time loss.
duck the gray
That is a
ball
time
if you...
loss.
We'll be needing the green
But it's not
ball
so
now.
bad. The only thing that
Duck
matters
the blue
is
ball if you
getting
please.
that blue ball
You have finished the train of
as
thought
quickly as
and are
possible.
ready to move
As
on to one of
early as
the other
possible.
brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
All in all, I think we could have saved like 3 minutes. But okay. There were some levels that were pretty well, so far I'm gonna be content with that.
Now
For
entering
now,
file sorting.
I'm gonna be content with that. If I messed it up again, like I'm messing it up right now with the splits. Oh my god! Okay, there you go. If I mess it up again, then we're gonna be seeing a reset. The strategy here in the file sorting section is just remembering everything. That's it.
Let's switch the drawers.
Just display the game normally and somewhat normally.
Let's mix things up a bit.
I have reviewed these levels several times, so I know exactly what's coming up next.
Let's mix things up a bit.
And it's just a thing of anticipating what's coming now.
This section is now 10% complete.
Okay, we're gonna be hearing Lena saying the percentage of completion, and I'm not gonna skip them because
Let's switch the drawers.
the glitch doesn't save much time here. Whenever you click in another difficulty.
Find the weevil.
Okay, we lost a bit of time there.
Let's switch the
Like
drawers.
2 seconds or so, just so I wasn't paying attention.
Let's mix things up a bit.
So what happens when she's saying this section is now blah blah % complete? What happens is that
Find
it's going to change there, and he's going to interrupt her saying that, and he's going to send us to the other
Let's
difficulty.
mix things up a bit.
Brick.
This section is now 20% complete.
And whenever you change sections, this animation is going to happen, which is a few seconds long. And of course,
Let's
after
switch
10
the
levels,
drawers.
those seconds add up.
File. Let's mix things up a bit.
Now we're gonna be asked for this thingy here.
Let's switch the drawers. Find. Let's mix things up a bit.
This section is now 30% complete.
Remember this stuff here. It turns this into from a memory game to just a reaction game.
Let's switch the drawers.
I'm guessing we're gonna be seeing like a minute of saved time here.
Oh no! Let's mix things up a
Okay,
bit.
here comes a thing that I have to be remembered. We get 5 things,
Fine.
so I got to remember that this is the brick.
Let's switch the drawers.
Because it might switch.
Retrieve.
Yeah, we lost a bit of time, but as I've said over and over,
Let's mix things up a bit.
That's the brick.
Let's switch the drawers. Find.
It's hard that it is.
Let's switch
Now
the
we don't have
drawers.
to remember much stuff.
File.
This is not necessary to be remembered because
Let's mix things up a bit.
red, yellow, and blue. Nice.
This section is now 40% complete.
Alright. Okay. I do remember the order. That is something that can be remembered. The order of the objects
Let's switch
that
the drawers.
Draftbone presents is always going to be the same.
Select.
The order of the objects that he is going to ask for always be the same, and the switches always are at the same times.
Find the weevil.
Blue.
Select.
Crustacean blue. So next we're gonna have a.
Let's mix things up a bit.
We're gonna have a switch. We're gonna file an equation. We're gonna file a hard, and then a switch again. So the order is always going to be the same, but
Let's mix
the
things up a
switches
bit.
are all random.
Retrieve.
So I know that we get a green, blue, red and yellow sequence here. Red and yellow.
This section is now 50% complete.
With that, we're halfway done.
Oh no!
We're just gonna see a brick now, and you can get. You're getting it. It's all
Let's switch the
predetermined. And when there are just two drawers, two used drawers, then of course, the order. Like
Let's switch the
the
drawers.
switch is fixed. light yellow.
Find the anxiety.
Okay.
Let's mix things up a
Now
bit.
I can somewhat relax. The sandwich goes to the right, and we have to remember.
Let's
this.
switch the drawers.
Okay, the sandwich goes here.
Find Let's mix things up a bit.
Sandwich. Here's the sandwich.
Retrieve.
With his comes the blue thing.
Let's switch the drawers.
Sandwich.
Find.
Do I have to remember it? No, I don't.
Retrieve.
No. Here we go.
This section is now 60% complete.
The other thing that I have to be mindful of is that at the end of each level, either Elena or Rathmon are going to make some commentary. So I have to interrupt them so I don't have to wait.
Let's mix things up a bit.
So we get a weevil and a crustacean,
File.
and they're going to switch, and of course we only have two doors to switch. So those two are going to are the ones that are going to be switched.
Let's
But now
switch
I
the
don't know
drawers.
which ones are going to be switched.
File.
And here it says that I don't have to remember the bomb because we're gonna get a blue thing.
Let's mix things
next.
up a bit.
We're gonna be asked for a blue thing next.
Reach.
Yellow. But now we're gonna have two reds. I have to remember this brick.
Let's
that
switch
it's
the
here.
drawers.
And now it's here. They're very close. That may be confusing. Just have to be careful. Okay, now I get two things to be mindful of: the brick and the
Let's
dimwitty.
mix things up a bit.
And now they're pretty close. And it just so happens that these are the two that
Let's mix
gonna be
things up a
asked.
bit. File. Fine.
Yeah,
Let's switch
I
the
can do
drawers.
green because they're gonna ask for a green now, and I know that's
Retrieve.
gonna be correct. The order now is red, blue, yellow, green. Yellow and green.
This section is now 70% complete.
This is a shorter level. The 8th is going to be a shorter one. The 9th also is a short one. And if you've been playing this game
Let's mix things up a bit.
for a while, or at least you did it in your childhood, then you might have some strategy that involves color coding the objects. I kind of do that.
Let's
but
switch
since
the
I've
drawers.
gone through these things
Find.
for a while, I can just
Retrieve.
come up with a strategy that like minimizes the
Select a drawer for the crustacean.
okay, that is sometimes I'm gonna be minimizing the
Let's
amount
mix
of
things up a bit.
the amount of objects on the same color going on at the same time.
Retrieve.
This section is now 80% complete.
Maybe I
Okay. Took my mouse off the hand of the mouse for a while, and he just talked. You might be hearing some church
Let's
bells
switch the drawers.
going on. is green. That is not normal, I guess. But it all works
Let's mix things up a bit.
Yellow again. Green again. Return a blue. And now we file a blue. And then we can
Let's switch the drawers.
of course switches and file in a yellow. File green. You might wonder why am I
Let's
not
mix
playing
things up a
on
bit.
green? Sorry, on the red difficulty.
Find the heart.
That is often the shortest one because it's 7 levels instead
Retrieve.
of 10 levels here. The thing is that levels in the genius difficulty are
This section is
About
now
as
90% complete.
twice as long. And that's for a very simple reason. Switches happen every 2 turns, every two actions. You're gonna have one switch at
Let's
least.
switch the drawers.
Here, there's never a switch. The switches
File.
aren't so close to one another. There always is at least 2 actions between one switch and the other. You can see I file and file, but in the
Let's switch the drawers.
genius difficulty, I would have been asked. I would have gotten a switch. Now it would be a switch, for example. But no, we got a file. Filing or whatever.
Let's mix things up a bit. Oh no! Let's mix things up a bit.
Heart equation.
Let's switch the drawers.
Station. We will procrastinator and bomb.
Great job. Dr.
Nice.
Brain has his memory skills returned by your excellent puzzle play. You have finished a sufficient number of file sorting puzzles to move on to one of the other brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
That level, that last level, the 10th level in the medium difficulty, or the expert, it's pretty hard because at some point there are 4 blue objects being stored at the same time. And if you're playing with the usual strategy, that is just color coding the objects, it's going to be hard.
Now entering Pin Toad.
You're gonna have to remember at least 3 positions, and since there are going to be also 2 red objects, you're gonna have to remember 4 positions in order. So it is pretty difficult.
Astatine, actinium, astatine, francium, francium, radium, radon, francium, actinium, bismuth, actinium, radium, radon, astatine, francium, polonium, polonium, astatine, radium,
Okay.
Bismuth, radium, radium, plutonium, astatine, bismuth, bismuth, radium, radium, polonium, actinium, radium, actinium, bismuth, radium, plutonium, radium, actinium, plutonium, radium, radium, bismuth, polonium, radium.
This section is now 5% complete.
Nitrogen, carbon, helium, helium, boron, beryllium, helium, boron, nitrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen, boron, hydrogen, nitrogen,
What did I do?
nitrogen, boron, beryllium, nitrogen, hydrogen, lithium, helium, lithium, boron, hydrogen, boron, beryllium, boron, lithium, helium, lithium, beryllium, carbon, nitrogen, helium, beryllium, boron, lithium, hydrogen, nitrogen.
And I have to
This
talk
section is now
here
10%
because
complete.
I need to concentrate quite a bit for this game. My strategy
neon,
is just...
magnesium, aluminum,
It's not quite a
aluminum,
cheap
magnesium,
cheese strategy,
sodium,
because I still
neon,
have to remember
magnesium, neon, sodium,
sorry, really,
magnesium,
I'm having a hard time talking.
aluminum, magnesium, silicon, aluminum, sodium, fluorine, sodium, aluminum, magnesium, sodium, silicon, magnesium, aluminum, fluorine, silicon, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, neon, sodium, neon, silicon,
Okay,
magnesium, fluorine, silicon,
shouldn't have done that.
magnesium,
Shouldn't have done that.
silicon, magnesium, neon, aluminum, sodium, fluorine, sodium, aluminum, magnesium, silicon, fluorine.
The strategy
This
is going to
section
be
is now
just
15% complete.
doing all these diagonals and hope
Argon,
we get
phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, potassium, sulfur, potassium, sulfur, scandium, argon, potassium, scandium, phosphorus, calcium,
okay.
potassium, scandium, potassium, scandium, chlorine, calcium, sulfur, phosphorus, calcium, argon, potassium, sulfur, scandium, calcium, phosphorus, calcium, argon, chlorine, phosphorus, calcium, potassium, argon, potassium, chlorine, potassium, calcium.
And
This
the
section is now
strategy
20%
just
complete.
hoping we get big combos like
Vanadium,
that. Sometimes
manganese, chromium,
I'm gonna be getting
cobalt, cobalt,
5.
nickel, nickel, cobalt, chromium, chromium,
Okay.
titanium, chromium, iron, titanium, vanadium, iron, chromium, titanium, cobalt,
Ah.
vanadium, nickel, cobalt, manganese,
What did I do?
manganese, cobalt, manganese, chromium,
Chromium.
iron, vanadium, nickel, manganese,
Ah, come on.
manganese,
Come
vanadium, cobalt, cobalt, manganese, titanium, iron, cobalt, manganese, chromium, titanium, cobalt, chromium, nickel, cobalt, manganese, manganese, vanadium, vanadium, iron, cobalt, vanadium, chromium, nickel, vanadium.
Okay, we lost some time there.
This section is now 25% complete.
Copper, selenium, arsenic, germanium, arsenic, germanium, copper, zinc, selenium, copper, zinc, selenium, germanium, zinc, selenium, arsenic, germanium, zinc, selenium,
We might lose here.
gallium, copper, selenium, copper, arsenic, arsenic, gallium, selenium, copper, germanium, selenium, zinc, gallium, arsenic, gallium, selenium, zinc, copper, arsenic, zinc, gallium, germanium.
Okay, could have
This section is now 30% complete.
earlier.
Yttrium, krypton, niobium, yttrium, strontium, zirconium, strontium, niobium, zirconium, krypton, yttrium, strontium, yttrium, zirconium, strontium, zirconium, rubidium, krypton, niobium, zirconium, zirconium, niobium, krypton, niobium, yttrium, niobium, zirconium, niobium, rubidium, niobium, yttrium, niobium,
Oh my god.
niobium, krypton,
I'm playing
rubidium.
horribly. But I did it anyway.
This section is now 35% complete.
Those are easy levels.
Silver,
They just work. Like
palladium, ruthenium, palladium, ruthenium, bromine, silver,
silver, bromine, palladium, ruthenium, palladium, oxygen, technetium, silver, oxygen, oxygen, technetium, oxygen, silver, rhodium, technetium, bromine, silver, ruthenium, bromine, silver, palladium, silver, technetium, silver, bromine, molybdenum, silver, silver, technetium, oxygen, technetium, rhodium, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, ruthenium, molybdenum, ruthenium.
Alright.
This section is now 40% complete.
In antimony, tellurium, cadmium, iodine, antimony, tin, cadmium, iodine, cadmium, indium, xenon, iodine, tellurium, tin, iodine, indium, xenon, tin, cadmium, iodine, indium, cadmium, tin, indium, tellurium, tin,
I might lose here. Let's wait.
antimony, iodine, xenon, tellurium, tin, indium, xenon, cadmium, tin, cadmium, tellurium, xenon,
We're safe now.
iodine, antimony, tin, xenon, iodine, antimony, cadmium.
This section is now 45% complete.
Tungsten, barium, hafnium, rhenium, tungsten, lanthanum, tungsten, rhenium, barium, osmium, tungsten, lanthanum, tantalum, rhenium, hafnium, lanthanum, tantalum, osmium, tantalum, osmium, hafnium, tantalum, lanthanum, barium, tantalum, barium, tungsten, hafnium, rhenium, barium, hafnium, tantalum, hafnium.
Alright.
This section is now 50% complete.
Platinum, thallium, osmium, lead, mercury, lead, thallium, platinum, mercury, iridium, osmium, cesium, iridium, platinum, lead, cesium, mercury, lead, platinum, thallium, iridium, thallium, mercury, gold, mercury, thallium, platinum, iridium, lead, iridium, gold, thallium, cesium, platinum, cesium, iridium, lead, thallium.
I'm just thinking
This section is now
how difficult this
55% complete.
game would be if I were dyslexic.
Cesium, iridium, plutonium, iridium, thallium, plutonium, mercury, iridium, plutonium, thallium, mercury, platinum, lead, platinum, cesium, mercury, cesium, mercury, lead, gold, mercury, mercury,
Alright.
platinum, lead, lead,
It works out.
platinum, thallium, platinum, mercury, iridium, plutonium, lead.
Okay, I might explain now the point system
This
here.
section is
We
now
have to
60% complete.
get 50 points in this game.
Actinium, polonium, francium, radium, polonium, astatine, radon, radium, polonium, radium, astatine, polonium, astatine, actinium, radium, actinium, polonium, astatine, radon, astatine, actinium, francium, radium,
There we go.
radon, actinium, radon, actinium, francium, actinium, francium, actinium,
That
francium,
went super well.
radon, actinium, francium, radon, francium, polonium, radon.
50 points. Every pair of
This
elements
section is now
gives us
65%
1
complete.
point. Groups of 3 give 2 points.
Carbon,
4
nitrogen, beryllium, nitrogen, boron, lithium, helium, lithium, helium, beryllium, boron, nitrogen, lithium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, nitrogen, boron, nitrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, carbon, helium, beryllium, helium, boron, helium, nitrogen, lithium, carbon, boron, helium, nitrogen.
groups of 4 give you
This section is now
4
70%
points,
complete.
and groups
Oh,
of
I-
5
Ma-
give you a whooping
silicon,
amount
sodium,
of
silicon,
8 points.
sodium, aluminum, aluminum, neon,
8 points.
neon,
Right there.
bismuth, neon, sodium, fluorine, sodium, bismuth, magnesium, bismuth, fluorine, magnesium, neon, aluminum, neon, silicon, bismuth,
Ah,
aluminum,
again.
magnesium, silicon, sodium, aluminum, bismuth,
Oh,
neon,
now please no
fluorine,
attention.
aluminum, neon, bismuth.
Nice. So
This
there are
section is
two
now
strategies for this
75%
that I've
complete.
come up with. That is just doing these diagonals
Argon, chlorine,
and hope for the best.
scandium, calcium, argon, potassium, scandium, chlorine, argon,
Ah,
calcium, scandium, sulfur, chlorine, potassium, sulfur, chlorine, scandium, sulfur, argon, potassium, calcium, argon, potassium, chlorine, calcium, scandium. You
This section is now 80% complete.
chromium, iron, phosphorus, cobalt, manganese, vanadium, iron, cobalt, phosphorus, iron, chromium, manganese, titanium, vanadium, manganese, cobalt,
nice.
chromium, cobalt, vanadium, phosphorus, titanium, phosphorus, titanium,
This is looking ugly. I'm gonna stop.
vanadium,
Okay, we're gonna have to stop twice.
titanium,
Titanium, vanadium.
iron, manganese,
Okay, what's the next one? I don't want to lose.
cobalt,
Okay, what is the next one?
chromium, cobalt,
Ah, what is the next one, please?
phosphorus,
Phosphorus. Okay, that's not helping.
phosphorus, vanadium, chromium,
Oh my god. I'm in a
manganese,
hole now.
manganese,
Alright, I'm losing a bunch of time
manganese, titanium,
here. Ah, okay.
manganese, vanadium,
Okay, vanadium, what's next?
chromium,
Vanadium, chromium,
titanium,
titanium,
chromium,
chromium. Okay, yeah, let's...
titanium, cobalt,
Nice.
titanium, cobalt, vanadium, iron, vanadium, manganese, titanium, chromium, phosphorus.
That was a bit
This
scary.
section is now 85% complete.
Nickel, arsenic, zinc, germanium, nickel, gallium, copper, germanium, gallium, nickel, arsenic, zinc, gallium, nickel, selenium, germanium, nickel, arsenic, germanium, selenium, arsenic, nickel, arsenic, selenium, arsenic, copper, selenium, zinc, arsenic, selenium, copper, nickel, selenium, gallium, nickel, copper, nickel, gallium.
This section is now 90% complete.
Rubidium, strontium, zirconium, strontium, yttrium, molybdenum, niobium, zirconium, strontium, niobium, zirconium, strontium, rubidium, krypton, rubidium, molybdenum, zirconium, yttrium, niobium, zirconium, niobium, strontium, krypton, strontium, zirconium, krypton, zirconium, krypton, niobium, yttrium, strontium, yttrium, zirconium, niobium, krypton, yttrium, niobium, molybdenum, strontium, zirconium, rubidium, zirconium, krypton, strontium, niobium, yttrium, strontium, rubidium, molybdenum.
This section is now 95% complete.
95.
Palladium, ruthenium, bromine, ruthenium, bromine, technetium, bromine, ruthenium, palladium, silver, ruthenium, palladium, bromine, rhodium, ruthenium, ruthenium, technetium, palladium, silver, ruthenium, palladium, bromine, technetium, silver, technetium, ruthenium, bromine, technetium, silver, rhodium.
Nice.
Well placed indeed.
You have finished Pentode and are ready to move on to one of the other brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
Oh, thank you. The good doctor can now think again.
So I lost some time trying to split right there. It's okay. So in file sorting, the order of the objects and the switches and everything is all predetermined. In Pentode, nothing is predetermined. The order of the elements
entering
or
the synaptic
symbols or
cleft.
whatever become fixed once the game starts, I guess. And if you lose, they're gonna give you the same order of symbols again. But before starting the level, you have no way of knowing which elements you're going to get. And this level is one of the hardest of the game to play casually. A lot of people, I think that a lot of people believe this is the hardest genius level of them all. Even more than Pentode. I think that Pentode is harder because there's always
This section
a chance
is now 15% complete.
you're not gonna be able to beat Pentode. This one, you just have to get good. losing time here. Come on, there it is. And yeah, this is a hard level to play casually, but if you're not playing casually, then you may have or may have not found what I found here, that are these
This section is now 30% complete.
to beat each level, except this one. This is still kind of hard. Okay, that is not a good. Alright. Losing a bit of time here, but that's okay. This isn't the fastest setup, but I believe that trying to look for the faster setup is just takes actually longer than just going for it with the slower one. Yeah, if you find the slower one, just go for it, and if you find the faster one, then even better. Okay, so this setup is still hard to pull off. It's not free by any means. And I think we're done here. Yes. Yes, this level is super hard to play casually.
This section is now 45% complete.
That might be the reason why, I mean, that particular level, the third level. And that might be also be the reason why the setup is also hard to do. It's just so precise in general. But the rest of the levels are super easy. And some actually have some big windows.
This section is now 60% complete.
Some big windows of time where you can choose the level. This one is kind of particular because there is a place here where you can just make the cow fly through the stage and attempt to put them in the... Okay, there it is. But since it goes so fast, it's not going in, so you have to just press it for a short amount of time. And that is going to diminish its speed enough so that the game can actually process that it entered the cleft. Like that. Oh, okay. Let me try something here because I don't remember.
This section is...
Ah, okay. Okay, we get a glitch there. But it doesn't... Okay, the glitch works. Let me try something here.
How many
Yeah, this might be faster, but it's not. It doesn't feel good to use. I'm still saving time though, I think, because of like better practice or whatnot. Okay. Here is the y-axis. That is the y-axis. That means this is the y-axis. But if it's scratching, that means it's either too slow or too fast. Okay, I think it's too slow. There it is. This is a particular one. In this one, the cow actually clips through the cactus. It's just so convenient like that.
You have finished the synaptic cleft and are ready to move on to one of the other brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
Okay, word search. This is I'm just gonna say this is an ugly one. In this one the glitch completely breaks. The glitch I've mentioned that when she's saying the percentage is something percent complete and you click on the button to change of difficulties,
now entering the word
then
search.
something happens. In this case, that something means you can break the minigame. And you'll see how.
section is now 10%.
like that.
This sec
And
this section
the bar keeps going up.
this section
We're earning the points
this section
without having to play it.
this section this section this section this section. You have finished
Okay.
the word surge and are ready to move on to one of the other brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
So that is the kind of glitches that people might say, okay, you're cheating now. But oh well, that is how any percent works in every other game. So I'm just going for it.
Now entering motor programming.
So in motor programming, I have updated the strategy a little bit. On the previous run, I actually didn't time the sections.
Activate.
And now I found out that playing everything on medium is actually faster. And the glitch, the big glitch, I'm going to call it the difficulty glitch, also works here.
This section is
And if
now
I press
10%
here,
complete.
then this is going to
That was like a
let me do this. I have to concentrate a bit. Okay, apparently I don't remember my move set here. And if I did try to change difficulties here, then this will clear, like you saw it being cleared there.
This section is now 20%
But-
complete.
But nothing would happen.
you program.
After that, nothing would happen, and I have to nothing will happen, and I will have to press start to go to the next level. I believe it was a soft lock, but luckily it's not. However, what it does happen is that you skip a level. So if there is a level in here that takes too long, is too difficult, you simply don't want to play, you can do the glitch.
This
and it
section
will-
is now
and it will skip
30%
that level.
complete.
Let us
You
do it
won't
again.
be forced to play it. Although you also lose time. Because you have to press start and make these 7 movements happen before the next level appears. And also you have to wait for Lina saying this section is now something percent complete.
This section is now 40% complete.
You program.
Yeah, that is it. Levels in medium have plenty of solutions, but the levels in hard often have just one.
This section is now 50% complete.
That was.
section is now 60% complete.
Let us do.
This section is now 70% complete.
That was.
This section is now 80% complete.
2 to go.
You program.
This is a longer one. This is a longer one, and you can see that because we have to call the first subroutine 5 times. That at, I don't know, these are like 7 seconds each. So this is one that I should be skipping.
This section is now 90% complete.
Let us do it.
Although this one is also kind of long. Yes. Yes, this is also a long one. It's 5 calls. If the next one is like 3 calls or 2 calls, then it might be worth it to skip this level.
Great programming. Dr. Brain has his motor skills returned by your excellent puzzle play. You have finished the programming section and are ready to move on to one of the other brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
So there might be a chance that I can beat the game in less than 1 hour and 30 minutes. And, that's a lot. That's a big improvement.
Now
I should have
entering
said.
3D construction.
3D construction. Alright, here the strategy is to just play on easy because the levels are incredibly short. Easy, like this. And we can skip the part where Lena says percentage. Is it? Oh, damn.
Let's say. Let's. Let let let
This section is now.
let let's say you let's see
I think this is the last one.
You have finished the construction section and are ready to move on to one of the other brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
That is a fast one. I don't remember if music also has that glitch. And either way, it's just...
If pu- Now entering the music region.
And if it did exist, we wouldn't be saving a lot of time. And neural maze we will, because we're playing on easy. But in music, we're going hard.
you want
Okay, let's see if it works. I think it will. If it doesn't, we lose a lot. Nice.
you want to play
It does work.
if you want to be good, you must practice. I like to
go. When did this happen?
One more time. Who's a good keeper?
Letter C. There it is.
One more time.
What am I missing? What am I missing? This so symmetric. No, that was wrong. Okay. I switched them and that does nothing. Oh.
Great job. Dr. Brain has his musical intelligence returned by your excellent puzzle play. You have finished a sufficient number of musical puzzles to move on to one of the other brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
Looks like
Okay, I'll keep everything warm for
looks
you.
like-
Come back soon.
1 hour and 30 minutes is pretty. 1 hour and 30 minutes is going to be a pretty tight time to beat. A hard milestone to reach.
Now entering the neural maze.
As I believe I mentioned, our strategy for neural maze is going to be just playing on easy. The levels are randomized, so there's no memory used here, but
We got a lot of way to go and not.
alright. First level, and we get a dead end. That doesn't look too fresh, but to our advantage, we can use
Whoa,
that
that was
glitch.
great.
Unless we start screwing things up like that.
Couldn't have done that any better. Look, you know,
Nice.
Whoa, that was.
Let's see. Are you getting? Nice. Alright, most of these levels are super easy. And the ones that pose the challenge are actually shorter.
Couldn't have done that any better.
Alright, that's it.
Look, you know,
Haha, this looks dangerous. That doesn't look too promising. Okay, can stop worrying.
couldn't have done that any.
Two tunnels before the end. Yeah. I mean three, but there's always a tunnel on the final screen. Almost always. So that one doesn't count. You see?
Look, you know, couldn't have done that in. Look, you know, I
actually can just like tune out my brain and just playing like this one, saying no challenge there.
Whoa, that
Final
was
cruise
great.
control. That was risky. Oh, I got duped. I got bamboozled. That's a time loss right there. I apologize for the honks. Not these ones, but the ones
Couldn't have done that any better.
coming through my window. I live near a busy street. Ah, nice. Look at this. Aha. Cool.
Look, you know.
Whenever I get two options that seem pretty reasonable, I just pick the closest one. More often than not, that is the answer. And as I've been saying, there's always a tube in
Whoa, that was great.
in the final screen. You can see the tube right there. See? Okay, this one was especially easy.
Couldn't have done that any better.
This section is now 85% complete.
Forgot about the
Whoa, that was
glitch right there. I guess I tuned out too much. Tuning out risky strats.
Look, you know, I really.
Tuning out strats the most. Ah, that is interesting. Okay, that's a big time loss right there. What happened? This happened. They got us a tube. Oh my! I shouldn't have. I should have been paying attention here. Lord. What am I? These two are closed. There they are. Okay. That was. And this is a big tube right here. Look at it. Just look at it.
Couldn't have done that any better all by myself. Come on, let's slosh through it again.
Where are we going? Okay. Now we get a tube. This is a guess. This is just a guess. And it failed. This guess failed. And what about this guess? This guess seems a little more promising. Yes, this wasn't a bad guess.
Congratulations! You have finished the neural maze and are ready to move on to one of the other brain sections. Continued play is at your discretion.
Alright. Dreamland. Here we go. Let's see if I remember the strats. It's been a while.
Now entering Dreamland.
Okay, I'm getting excited here. This can be a train wreck. I haven't practiced this in days. A few days. Okay, losing time already.
This section is now 15% complete.
Crash. And now you don't crash. Okay. Okay, that's weird. That shouldn't have happened. There it is. Don't crash. Don't you crash on me. Just be nice.
This section is now 30% complete.
I haven't checked the difficulty glitch in this level. Come on.
This section is now 45% complete.
I'm not feeling like
Let's...
just crash, I don't care. So I guess it's still a little bit early for sub 130. Yep, quite early. Oh my! I'm doing awful. There it is.
This section is now 60% complete. Nice.
This one went well.
Your eye. This section is now...
I don't think the glitch works here. But it seems as though I do remember my setup, so I'm not gonna do...
This section is now 90% complete.
Come on.
You have finished Dreamland and successfully healed Dr. Brain's brain.
I lost time in Dreamland. That's interesting. Is sub 130 gonna be even possible? Where can I save time? Synaptic left. 3D motor programming, yeah, I can save
Well,
some
my
motor
brainy
programming.
uncle,
Just
now that we have brought you back
like
to your
10 seconds or
senses,
so.
perhaps you will admit it was your cheese bee that swallowed the cheese filter, causing the malfunction.
I don't know if I can actually save anymore. I will need to find out glitches.
That's a very shrewd observation, Elena. You know, to conduct this experiment properly, I'll simply replace the cheese filter with something inedible, like
Speedrun,
a dog bone. Yes, we'll do the
weird
whole
glitches,
thing over
strats,
again. Come, Elena,
organization,
we must begin immediately.
some ugliness in between. Because the glitch in word search, it turns out...
No way, Uncle. Just count me out of here and long gone.
to my perspective. interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna be optimizing this a bit more, but hey, I guess I could try another one sometime. I mean, this same speedrun again sometime.